Anybody that's in the room, I'm finishing setup. Takes a few minutes. I should be live, but I can't find. I changed this so many darn times. Well, I can't get into Creator. YouTube, never mind. Videos. Doesn't have my live. Be patient. Why does YouTube change stuff? All right, I've got one of them done. Hang on. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right. Okay, is there anybody out there? Well, I need a play day. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes. I broke out in a damn sweat. It's a little better. Get down. You're supposed to be taking a nap. Get down. I keep forgetting that you can't use touch on the screen. Hey, Melody. Good. I'm glad you're in. I've got the YouTube going too. Alrighty. Whew. I worked up a sweat. Got my light hooked up. Good light. Don't see anybody else. Well, what you been up to? I gotta get my water. I forgot it. And I need it. I'll get organized in a minute. Anybody else show up? I'm gonna make sure that I'm on public. two watching. That would be me and somebody else. Who is the somebody else? It doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure that the video has the right settings. Well, that was smart. Drat. See if I got anything. I forgot to put the paint on. Nope. All right, here's what I'm going to do. We'll clean this off. Two, three. That's dry, that's dry. All right, we're going to do this one. Let me explain what I've done first. Oh, hey, Tammy. Cool. Just needed to make sure the video was public correctly. And y'all let me know if I miss seeing any disco things on the screen or extreme buffering. All right. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but the other day I was trying to do some inkjet prints on the jelly plate, inkjet transfers, and it failed. So I went back to Barb Owen's site. She had a video on doing this, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just follow her directions. So what I've done here, I'm going to lower that just a hair. All right, pretty good. Seeing that mess, I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that right now. She used parchment paper, so I left this out so y'all could see it. And if we get a print, this comes from the dollar store. It's $1. Now, it's what I had handy, so I just decided that that would be fine. So parchment paper, and then what I did was took a row of this double stick tape, and you can use glue, and I ran it across the top and the bottom, and it was fine. Then separate them, which I don't know if that's a have to or not. And then lay it face down on a clean plate. Thank God I had another jelly plate, because y'all know what my other one looks like. Now I want to make sure that it makes contact everywhere. And this is assuming that the ink stayed wet. There's nothing for it to absorb to. And the first time I tried it, was on a transparency film. And it should work. But it didn't. It adhered to it really strong. There's the leftover print. Now you're going to screw up and do the same damn thing again. All right. Now I'm going to take this off. And it has to dry. We won't know if we got anything until we finish. I spent an hour in here yesterday and went a long way toward getting it situated. Of course, you wouldn't know that by looking at my desk today, but that's just the way it is right now. All right, dry, dry, dry. And then I did it again and forgot. I have 2 prints of that one. I forgot to put the paint on it. And I want, I'm going to use the Color Shift Orange as soon as this is dry. Vicki, that's supposed to be wet. This hasn't been the best of days because Randy's gone. And the babies woke me up every 2 hours last night. Looking for my small jelly plate. Just grab another one. Now I'm going to roll the paper, roll it off on that. I have no clue if this is dry. You can't see it. So this is a big experiment again. I'm going to put orange on here. Okay. You need to have your paper ready because this layer, the paper goes on wet. Ugh. Better, the way my day's going, I better put the lid on this. I don't think anybody loves me anymore. I hadn't had any guests except you guys. Did you get an invitation, Melody? And Tammy could have gotten one on YouTube. Did you get an email from a webinar? Because I worked on that again. I thought I might have had it set up. I don't know if I did either. I'm in the list. Let me see. Minnie. They're used to getting 3 or 4 mile walk in the morning and a 3 or 4 mile walk in the afternoon, which they're not getting because I'm lazy. Nope, I didn't get one either. Okay, we're going to get it. Just keep an eye on the quality. Minnie. I'm going to get a stick. I'm going to get a stick. Dog in training. I know, I love you, but you can't keep coming in here and getting stuff. This was from the other day. And everything the other day was perfectly set up and worked. And now it's kind of sliding around on me. Okay. Oh, you did get an email from the webinar. How about a text message from the webinar? This didn't have enough contrast, but it was the leaves. All right, get this out of my way. There. Now, Zen. Wet wipe, clean it off. Oh, that's right, I didn't finish setting up the text message because I had to have, I don't know, it's complicated. Let's try her. Now this, you could see my carrier sheet. No, don't you do that to me. If you're careful, you can get this off and use the carrier sheet again. And I did not burnish it just a whole lot. All right, here we go. Another thing I have to figure out is how to do it through manual feed, but it's a new printer and I haven't used it much. Blame Rosemary for the printer. Budget on Inkjet ink is more than the house payment. Well, not house payment, but utility bills. I think this was too dry. So that tells me that you've got to get it out of the printer and right away go do something with it. And I'm going to do the ice blue. And that one's a brand new one. We're not going to do that. We're getting closer to a neat, clean studio. This is such a pretty color. This is the Folk Art Metallic, and it's in ice blue. I shouldn't have done that quite so early because that's still, I don't think there's a blooming thing on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that down. Inkjet is supposed to work. People do inkjet transfers. Melody, I sent out an invitation this morning, but I don't know why they didn't get an invite. But I told them I'd be here at 4. They may not. Nope. All right. Well, that was my grand experiment for today. I know where my other thing is now that we're done. I'm going to make it easy on myself. And I don't like that there. Maybe I can sit crooked. Turn the book right side up. And that's where we are. Good. I'm trying to keep a routine. It sure would have been tempting today to quit. And I got up, moved into the living room, and thought they'd just, they could play, because we keep the living room blocked off because she's still a puppy. She'll get into all kinds of stuff on her own. She's housebroken, but she loves paper. So I said that to say I finally got up, moved into the living room, let them out. They were up every 2 hours and thought I could go back to sleep sitting in my recliner. No. Every 2 hours they wanted to go out. So that's what puppies are for. Like Randy says, she's still in training. All right, what am I going to do? That's the... Well, I had a little plastic doohickey. So we're just going to wing it. Use a credit card. Use the end of it. There you go. I finally got the gold stirred up in this. It's a V. How about that? I'll use that here it is. Look, I found my silver. Things are going better. You might drop a note in the our group, Melody. They're probably all just busy. This thing has a ball in it, and obviously there's a lot of mica. It takes quite a bit to get that ball loosened up. This is the silver. Come on. There it is. I haven't even used this one yet. Do it this way. Ooh, pretty. Minnie. Can y'all see? Well, I'm looking right at it. I can see it. Still a lag. That is pretty, pretty, pretty. Parchment paper, so that's not going to do real well. All right, now paper is overtaking my life over here. Found some punchinella that I'd forgotten I had. I'm just finding all kinds of stuff. Hey, Jules. I tried an experiment on inkjet transfers, and it failed. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's see, what else do I have? I hear Melody. This little piece of ribbon still floats around. Inkblot. I think that's just going to be an answer right there. Julie, right? See, I've known you online for 2 years. You're just Jules to me. These aren't very big. That might work. That's not much of nothing. Now, let's see. Look at some of these new papers. Don't worry about stuff falling in the floor, because I don't. Move this baby over here. Nothing will break if it falls, so it's no big deal. Hey, look what I found. I had these, I think they're transparency things where you can put your original in here and then lay that on the screen. I don't know either. Hey, Scotty. Anyway, I think that's what these are, and I have about 20 or 30 of them, so I thought I would use that to put my good ones in. The ones that I might want to take photos of. I'm wanting something on deli wrap or something clear so we could see through it. Mini. Nope, that's not see-through. Okay. I just about tore the page up. Silver. Might look better there. Okay. It's not much of an egg shape. Oh well, we can cutting out an egg shape, trying to. Looks like a heart. Okay, we're going to trim this off. And now I need to make it narrower here. Now it looks like an apple. That's good enough. Good enough for who it's for. Not enough contrast though, folks. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Does that sound like my mind is gone. That's not very thin. Okay. I'm going to have to punt on that idea. Let's go back to my original. Got to use some of these papers. Good Lord. Dang it, no more. Okay, I like that. Don't overthink it, just do it. Oh, okay. Oh, that little baby. I cleaned my bucket out and I can't find anything. There it is. Looking right at me. My little makeup, silicone makeup deal. Hey, Carmen. Well, would you believe that I was always shy too? I know that's hard to believe. And doing talkie videos on Facebook Live every Tuesday takes every ounce of energy I have. I think I'm going to just tear that. Right there. Oops, that's center. Doot, doot. Right there. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks. I've been missing it. Try to get it on straight though. I tell you what, this ink is beautiful. This is the black silver black. I better put the lid back on it. And that one I'm going to use just the way it is. Right there. I like this thing better than credit card. Credit card's a little bit rough on your paper, especially if you've got some old paper from a book or something. Let's see if this white pen writes. It's awfully fine. But I don't have see what I can do. No, it's just going to sit up on top. So then what we do, come over here and find a bamboo brush. Get it wet. And get some no wonder that was so heavy. It had a roll of paper in it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Titan buff. Wonderful. That's about the color of the table. I mean the paper. Boy, I can tell I didn't get sleep last night. It's an old Shannon Green trick right there. And then you get it on your other arm. That's a Vicki trick. Okay, that'll work. And I'm going to use this vermilion on this page. I've got all my inks behind me. I can just reach back there and get them. And that's not the best goddess writing, but it'll do. All right. Oh, yeah, you can. Gotta get a drink of water. Gosh, that ink is gorgeous. Is that closer, Scotty? Thank you, Carmen. All right, I'm gonna count that one done. Simple, and that is gonna come up. But if it does, that's okay. And when those flatten out, they'll be really nice. Still damp. All right, let's decide what I'm going to do. I really want to use some of those new papers. Lighting's better. Why would my... Here it is. Coming up from the depths. Just a little. Still damp. That's okay. I think I'm going to cover the whole page. Okay, I'm left down here. I've got a Walmart sack clipped to my work table, and it turns itself around. I might use that sometime. Ooh, that's going to look kind of good. Let's glue this puppy down. Hey, Debbie. I hadn't worked in my journal in a while, so baby girl, I'll be done in a little bit. But Mama, I want you in there. I've been making so many papers the last couple of weeks. I have to start using them up. I want to get that down in there as close as I can. Nope, that ain't gonna cut it. Try that again. It's gotta go right here. All right, glue's drying a little bit. Now, did that do it? Yeah. I don't operate well without much sleep. I'm an 8 to 10 hour night girl. And I'm just cut it, but that's okay. That's okay. And then we're going to turn this page. I know about it, Minnie. Meanie. The thing that's so cool about making jelly papers on the same day, you get some that look like a family. Vicki S. Hey. How beautiful that green is. I think we got it. Hey, at least I miscut it pretty even. I can put some black down there and get rid of that. All right, now, different kind of paper, but it's the same feel, same colors, similar. Which one, Carmen? This one? I don't know how deep the lag is today. Get down now. Mama's having some fun. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. That's not too bad. I'd lose a 12-inch ruler, 16-inch ruler. Now be careful. What are you going to do? I think it boils down to whether I want these at the bottom. And I do, so I'm going to trim this side. Love dirty jelly prints. If y'all have watched me anytime, you know that. Okay, so I can cut that off after a while. So this is the Japanese rice paper. It's not as sheer as I would like, which I guess that means I go to onion skin, which I am getting. It's coming in slow. It's hard to find. Vintage. Of course, that was vintage heavens. That was back in 60s and 70s when, and then we just don't use it anymore. Let's see if you can do a better job on this one. glue on my fingers. Oops. Oopsie. Cut that, trim that off, and then it'll be easier. Miss Lena, I guess, has been swamped getting orders out. They sell books on the internet. I like books and DVDs. This is where the little ruler come in handy. I'm so glad that has a magnet on it. This will be the first journal I've ever finished, except for Shannon's Journaling by Fives. I think I finished a paint journal, a paint book journal. Not doing so good on these. Okay, that didn't want to come out. If I carefully tear that right there, and right there, and here, I can put it back down and nobody will know. I think that one's okay. Yeah, that makes kind of a nice. Pretty. I like that. Let's see what kind of washi tape I can get to. Probably none. I am so close to getting things where I can work. And I said I was going to put something black right there. Here's my India ink pen. Probably don't want to do it on your book, sweetheart. I've just been as sloppy as I'll get at today. I need to do better than that. You know what'll be easier than that? My marker. Oops, that's blue. I don't want no blue. That's green. These are so cool. They're the Crayola crayon makers. Okay, there you go. And this book is or can be used as a catalog for anybody that wants to commission something similar to these large. That's how my artist side says, hey, you justify that then. And I do not know what I want to put on there. Remember that ribbon that's been floating around in my studio and on the floor and everything? I think I'm going to put that on right there. It won't be in the floor anymore. Kind of want it to be wrinkled. know what I would like to use on there, but I don't know where it is. I don't think it made it into my washi drawer yet. It helps to disturb these drawers every once in a while so you can see what you've got. Do 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 do. Boop boop. Boop boop doo. Boop boop. I like that. I go to that one all the time. There. I'm going to clean off my shelf. Take everything off of it. This has a paper backing. And if you're smart, which took me a while to figure this out and I had to re-roll it several times, leave a piece of it without the paper on the back. Minnie, if that's not yours, I'll go in the living room here in a minute and it will look like the Macy's Day Thanksgiving parade in there. Okay. Anyway, see that little thing helps you stick it down. You can find it easily again. Hope that's somewhat straight. Looks like it might be. Poor little thing. Nobody to pay attention to her. All right, what are you going to do? Slide that off the table, maybe? That's so big. Oh no, I've got one right here, I think. Not to fear, that was just a ruler falling off. Nope. But I do want gold, this. You're almost getting blown out over there. Nope. Yeah, that's better. Y'all have to tell me these things. Wrong end. Victoria. Minnie, drop it. I don't think I'm going to put anything over there. I don't think it needs it. Found a piece of scrap paper. That could be used somewhere. There. She brought her line in here. Bless her heart. Well, that did a lot of good, didn't it? I think it's time for a new wet handy wipe. This is from a painting I did. I bet that's cool, Carmen. Y'all don't forget about my store if you need anything this Christmas. Amazon likes for me to show some action, or they'll take it away. They threaten to anyway. I use it for myself too when I want to reorder something. Anyway, it's bit.ly/capital Vicki with an I, capital Ross. Capital R Ross, that's what I meant. Okay. Yeah. I like you. Jules, Randy's out of town. He's a big duck hunter, and they're so attached to him. And he walks them 3 or 4 miles in the morning and 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And with me, they don't get that. So they went to bed good, which they usually don't when he's gone. But every 2 hours, they woke me up. Y'all remind me to turn that light off next time. Because there will be a next time. Listen to her quarreling. Come get your line, baby. For not having done this in a couple of weeks, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm laying down there. Cool. Okay, quit patting yourself on the back. And caressing the pages, looking for inspiration. I may be getting a little, I see you're lying. We'll do something with those two. Woof. Woof. You're a big bad dog. Tell you what, these Black Friday things have just about broken the bank. But golly, when Tim Holtz has a half off sale,